stay there.
Rocco, what's up, Rocco? Yeah, man. Yeah, we looking good this year.
Oh, they there.
We looking like the Bulls in the 90s, I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hell yeah. Definitely taking over DMV. Everybody, y'all better get ready, man, because DMV we about to take over, man.
Definitely are. There's like, what, 5 of us in the Grammy nominations this year?
Sheesh.
Which has never happened before.
It's a lot.
We turning up.
And it's a really dope thing. And I want to say, like, I don't want to hear any more people saying, well, this person should have been and this person should have been. No, we're there. And the people that worked and the people that did what they were, I'm not saying everybody, but they deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, to be able to have the song of the summer, you know what I mean, with Shy and all these different people, like that's never happened. Support each other, support it. And then if you are on your grind, do what you need to do, you can be about it next year, you know? So, but
I'm going to say this on the air, too. About that be bullshit, y'all. You've been supposed to have the feature. And the star. I'm going to say this on the air.
On the spot.
I'm going to put him on blast. We got to get some shit popping. You hear me? Rocco, too. Me and Rocco ain't never talked about the feature, but I'm on this line. We got to make something shake, man.
All day.
We going to make something happen.
Who's that told me to put my tongue in my mouth?
Yeah, that's one of my good men. Shout out to my Baltimore homies.
Watch your mouth, Fred. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you definitely, it's the collaborations in the DMV that are essential. You know what I mean? And you can cross and put different genres together or whatever, but it's a beautiful thing when artists come together and work with other artists and make magic in that way. The more the better.
It builds different platforms.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, About That might have 1,000 fans that never heard of Guapo.
Oh, exactly. That's what I
But
tell you.
once we get that feature,
Now you
I
heard
done
it.
gained another fan base.
And
Out of
same
that
on his
1,000
side.
people, it might be 500-600 people that fuck with Guapo. The same on my side. You see what I'm saying?
Hit your fans.
That's how you get that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta, get on the wave. It seems like niggas getting their shit together though. Everybody, it seems like we building. We got some good shit going right now.
Yeah, I feel like
Past few years, things been going up like this.
yeah, I think it's true because I've heard of both of these gentlemen, and I don't know, maybe we've met 1 or 2 times, but your reputations precede you just because of the work that you've done. Do you know what I mean? So it's all crazy. Flash forward 5, 6 radio shows later, and I finally get you, in here. So keep pushing. You're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? You're doing what you need to do.
All day.
So anyway, so right now, what you got going on right now? Party.
Right now,
Parties.
y'all know we throw parties every week. You know what I'm saying? We at Sip Lounge, I host Sip Lounge, Noise Boys Cartel, me and the gang, me, Show, Bando.
Were you a part of that one party that was outside that was like all ratchet and
The last party joint?
the one that was out and you guys had, which I think is smart, like had an adult field day type of thing or whatever?
You came?
Hell no. No, I'm not going to that, no.
Oh, see, you should have came.
Because
Yeah.
it's,
You sitting right here, see, no, listen.
I don't want to go to
See,
that
no,
one,
listen,
no.
listen. See, because the way you just did your face, let me say something to you. If you would have came, you would have enjoyed yourself. You would be sitting right here telling me, asking me when we throwing the next one. That's what
not
we-
that one, because they were like wrestling in Jello and stuff. I'm
No,
not
it
on that.
wasn't no,
More than that.
It wasn't no Jello. We had a phone pool.
I'm just kidding.
And
But yeah.
you know, when you get in the phone pit, you got women in there, they want to get foamy, they gonna get foamy.
Foamy.
You understand what I'm saying? But guess what though? See, that's the difference. If you would have came, then we could have had this conversation.
But what I was trying to say, because I would never take away from y'all's parties, because I told you it's a really good idea. I've always wanted to throw
It
a
was a
big
festival.
adult like field day. You know what I mean? Talking about
a
like
festival.
a festival. But I'm not one to be doing foam, and all that type of stuff. But I could have hosted it and been a part of it. You know what I
don't
mean?
have to get in foam.
But-
we had adult splash pool. We had slides. We had foam.
I like that.
We had tents.
Yeah.
We had edibles. We had the go-go bands on one side. We had a lot going on.
I know you did.
Yeah.
When's
So
your
we
next
would've
one?
felt-
Since now I'm no, I gotta
we
go.
putting something together next year. We putting something together.
No,
New festival coming. We did the Pleasure Island 2017.
I think that's the
we
one
did
I'm
the
talking
DMV
about.
Woodstock.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm all about. I feel like if you throw
Noise Boys.
once you do throw your event and then you have put together a bunch of artists that can get on stage and make a Woodstock, type of thing. That's more my style. You know what I
We
mean?
want the whole city together. That's something ain't nobody ever done.
Right.
Ain't nobody ever had a festival outside with 6 different go-go bands, with motherfucking vendors outside, security at the door. Nobody gets shot. Nobody gets stabbed.
That's important.
Everybody have a good time
Hell yeah.
and turn the fuck up. You know
That's
what
what's
I'm
up.
saying?
Hey.
Yeah, we generate people. You know what I'm saying? People
fun.
gravitate to us. So, you know, it's like anything we put our name on really be having a nice little crowd. But in the summertime, we throw epic parties, like epic
That's
The
what's
pictures
up.
looked epic.
parties.
They really did. You know what I mean? You did good. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just nobody else is doing that, and the whole reason why the DMV, like I would say, the club, the events, the party scene has died is because there's no originality. It's all the same thing over and over again. So the fact that you guys always come up with something different, a different theme, a different place, a different function,
Yeah,
like
we
you
just
know
had a
what I mean?
90s party on Tuesday.
That's what's up. You gotta have
Yeah,
different
you
We
things.
just had a
Yeah.
90s party on Tuesday. This week we doing Call of Booty. Yeah. Call of Booty.
That's
You
what's
see
up.
the clappers on Tuesday.
See, that's
So
not
I'm
my
here now, I'm on
scene.
here watching.
but go.
Call of Booty. Pull up. How about, you know what I mean? On deck.
That's what's
I'm
up.
gonna miss that one.
Modern Warfare.
But but make sure you
That's
show
what's up.
up and show out.
Yeah, you gonna turn up.
So what's
All
next?
day there.
I'm gonna let DJ Andre play this exclusive in a minute.
Got you.
So I'm gonna let him play this exclusive.
You want to introduce it?
Oh, give me just a second. Pull it up real quick.
I'm so glad that you got your laptop in your ear.
Man, this is like my lungs right here.
I love it.
This drink was down. I was feeling like a crackhead without no crack,
No.
man. I was going through it.
Everybody knows I'm like a turntable fetisher. So it's like I
Wow.
love it. I love it. I love it.
Got
I
you.
love it.
But yeah,
who's
definitely.
You want me to email it to you?
Oh, I know who that
Which one?
was.
Yeah,
All right, I'm about to email it to you now.
I see what trash he's talking.
definitely. Make sure y'all tune in each and every Friday right here, 9:15 to 11:15.
Hey,
Boxwave.com.
I'm about to send him this exclusive right quick, and I'm about to go back live though. I gotta get off my live to send this video.
Yeah, open your ears. I'm making lots of noise. All right.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Oh, there.
My shit just started getting lit. Oh yeah, they
Tell her.
hear you. They hear
No,
you.
because I know him. I'll punch him right in the mouth.
They hear you.
It ain't like I said anything disrespectful.
He did.
Oh, he said, "Yeah, I hear making noise." Like
He
he
said that you
knows.
making noise in the streets because the
I
streets
am.
noisy these days.
That's
They
what's
talking.
You heard me say noise boys. That's what we
Mhm.
talk about.
Oh,
See,
no.
you missed it. She missed the whole
No, because I
thing.
know what he
That's
meant,
right.
not the rest of them. I know what he meant because I know him, and he'd be like getting smart. Anyway,
Definitely. Y'all want to call in, man. Definitely. The line is wide open. 240-719-2560, man. Make sure y'all call in. And the line's wide open. Taking
Oh,
calls
bust
right
his
now.
ass.
Y'all heard her on the ear out here front.
No, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for bringing it. Stop. Thank you so much for bringing your exclusives here, and you always can send them to Andre if you got music that you would like to be played on the air and put in rotation. And we're gonna start something too. Like if you want to have your music.
Go against somebody else's music or just go against anybody else's music. We about to play your music versus whatever. You know what I'm saying? And let the people call in. Let the people go on Facebook, Instagram. Let us know what they think so y'all can figure out what they think.
Yeah, it's up to the audience, but we got a little bit of input too. And we got a freestyle coming up.
Yes.
I don't know what week that is.
I don't know what week it is, but
Or
it's going to be a
Cypher.
freestyle little battle drink. So, you know what I'm saying? You come up here, put the ducats up. Everybody put money in the
Hey,
bucket.
Rocco killed the Cypher too, Rocco. Yeah, I seen you, man. Boss. Yeah.
Which is
Rocco
my
killed the Cypher.
Thing. Well, look,
That's
you know,
right.
you come back. Which is my favorite thing. I love. So I'm all about
You got
that.
bars?
No, stop. I'm not a rapper, y'all.
You better go put 16 together. We waiting on you.
If I wanted to, I would. But instead, I chose to highlight everybody else for 6-7 years. You know what I mean?
That's what you did.
That's what I do. No. I'm about to smack you up. But one day I'm gonna come out with, I've already dropped a couple of mixtapes, but I was hosting them. Do you know what I mean? So one day I will drop a mixtape and I'm gonna be like, in your face. In
Yo, check it.
Chill.
Check it.
It ain't gonna be, I'll be more Cardi B than I would Nicki. We'll just say that.
Oh, yeah?
Word.
Okay, check
what's
you
up.
out.
Definitely.
Well, you can't really text while we're live on the air. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yo,
Just saying. So anyway, you said that you had 4 girls? 4 daughters? I want you to give Andre some advice. He just had a baby.
Man, you putting too much information.
Oh, they don't know that you have that many. You're.
Music.
They don't know
You about to drop
that the
that
other
new.
ones exist. I love making you
Stop,
feel
stop it.
uncomfortable. I love it. It makes me feel good.
that don't make me
No.
Just let me know next
My
time I
po-
come up here to bust your bubble.
My point is, we're getting to know
Respect.
more about you. What's it like to be
I
a
love
father?
my babies with me. They know.
What advice would you give Andre and other people out here who are new to fatherhood? And what do you tell your children growing up? What advice do you give them nowadays? Because it's a different day and age.
I mean, all I could tell any man that's new to being a father is be there, be a father.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you. Like, financial shit, yeah, that's cool, that's fine, but, you know, being there is more important than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughters, they love that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
It's just the way that I move. I can't, you know, like, keep them as much as I want to, but slim. Like, yeah, like, the love is everything. So, you know, it's like, I leave all this shit alone for my kids, so they know that's
what's up.
that's all that's important. You know, I tell my daughters be everything,
Right.
anything.
Where you want to be.
No
Exactly.
limit.
Whatever the fuck you want to be.
Raising
Stand
queens.
behind it.
Or
Yeah, that's
kings.
what's up.
You know.
We live.
Yeah. I
I
definitely
got my
got you.
daughter on the. I got my daughter coming up on the feature.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and she's 6.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. Sneaky.
That's dope. That's
That's
dope.
what's up.
Yeah, I want to hear that. I think that's so
Definitely.
cute. That is so cute.
All day. I got the music ready.
Oh, you do?
All
All
day,
right,
yep.
set it up then.
So we about to get into this new shot, Guapo. You want to introduce the drink?
Oh yeah. This Black Winter.
All
Just
day.
shot this jump. Shout out to my man Taylor. You know, they put this
Hey.
video for me to record this.
That's what's up.
On Different Mind Show. We'll be right back.
We ain't never had shit, we had to trap for it.
Prayed on top of the lamp post for the back in the alley.
Young nigga grew up on money, cars, and drug lords.
Meeting them back
Used to
in the
think
day.
what my folks taking all these drugs for. Used to hit Big Brody houses, shit was like a gun store.
that's a fact.
And deep down, that just made me want to thug more. Freshman year, I clicked with 2 niggas and cut my plugs
Hey, we was down the alley.
And all my mothers had shit cranking by my sophomores. I was really down on that ass. Stuffing that work in them bags. Run up, nigga, we gon' blast. We just some young niggas about cash. Shit, we don't know shit, we knew math. And that powder has changed my life. And every time them ops slid through, nigga, I earned my stripes. I told mama everything's alright. Cause baby, we gon' make it.
Mama, I got
I'ma
you,
get you
baby.
out the hood. If I gotta mass up and go take it. And that promise there, I can't break it, nah. And that's on God. FGM, my brothers, nigga. Guafia is my mob. Don't ask why we go so hard. Bro, my family never gon' starve. My princesses need the best.
What's up, baby girl?
So that shit bar. We took shots and yeah, we got scarred. Times got hard, we put it on God. I can't give a bitch my heart. Baby girl, I'm just playing my part. Big guap.
Wafia music. Y'all already know what's up. It's a Black Winter, baby. You gonna ride with a nigga? If not, then get the fuck out of my way. We going to the top, baby. Mama, I got you. Riley, Marty, Jalea, Charlie. I got you. Yeah. FGM boss. Y'all already know what it is. They said don't nothing move but the money. I guess they was right. You niggas in the way. Scoot the fuck over. I live in the trap, I be stacking my chips. Get this shit out the mud, yeah, right off the rip. Miss me with the bull, cause I'm with the shit. Better miss me, nigga. Better miss me, nigga. FN on my side, 225s in the clip. Niggas don't really want smoking, that's facts. I be getting high in the trap and all black. I hit it with the bait, watch me stretch the whole batch. Your bitch keep choosing, I'ma break the whole back. Yeah. Let's get it. Your bitch keep choosing, I'ma break the whole back. I be in the trap getting high and all black. And niggas don't really want smoking, that's facts. Hey, pass me the weed, cause I need to smoke.
Pass me that shit, cause I need to smoke.
I done fucked up some money, but I'm never broke.
No way, no way.
She want a Menage, I just want the throat.
Fuck me up, fuck me up. Hey.
I'm gassing my lungs, she playing with her nose. I'm focused on the $1 million mission. Grandma said you either in the way or you getting it.
Let's get it.
So I went and grabbed some hundreds out the trenches.
Let's get it.
A straight savage, no remorse, just relentless. Threw me in the game, never on the benches.
me in the game.
Point blank, ain't knock him out his dentures. Always been about the money.
Run it up.
That's why all my niggas get it.
Run it up.
You can play games if you want. Red beam on his fitted. Hit the move and we keep it dough.
Watch out, let's get all that.
Grab the pack and we split it. Hit the stove, make a bust down. Take the breadcrumbs to the pigeons.
Feed the whole hood.
And we out here all day. With 100 rounds in a Civic. I live in the trap, I be stacking my chips.
Let's get it.
Get this shit out the mud, yeah, right off the rip. Miss me with the bull, cause I'm with the shit.
Better miss me, nigga. Better miss me, nigga.
FN on my side, 225s in the clip. Niggas don't really want smoking, that's facts. I be getting high in the trap and all black. I hit it with the bait, watch me stretch the whole batch. Your bitch keep choosing, I'ma break the whole back. Yeah. Let's get it. Your bitch keep choosing, I'ma break the whole back. I be in the trap getting high and all black. And niggas don't really want smoking, that's facts. Yeah, I open my eyes and get to my grind.
I stay on my grind.
My gas extra sticky, my shit super lime.
93, nigga.
She want me to fuck, I ain't got the time.
I don't got the time, so get off my line.
I caught me an 8 and stretched that to a 9. The trap spot lit, you niggas missing it. You would think I was her daddy, how I whipped the bitch. We don't know you round here, that's a predicament. One false move, shooters hitting ligaments. Spin a bend where you from, looking for the chips. All my shooters round here bout business, bitch. And for a check, I put them on some killer shit. The plug love me cause he see a nigga winning, bitch. Fourth quarter, how we ball like what the fuck a scrimmage is.
FGM, let's go.
Got retainers for the lawyers like motherfucker sentencing.
Fuck 'em.
So don't hit a nigga line if it ain't about the dividends.
Facts.
Take it from the A to my city boys, shout out to the Michelins. I live in the trap, I be stacking my chips.
Let's get it.
Get this shit out the mud, yeah, right off the rip. Miss me with the bull, cause I'm with the shit.
Better miss me, nigga. Better miss me, nigga.
FN on my side, 225s in the clip. Niggas don't really want smoking, that's facts. I be getting high in the trap and all black. I hit it with the bait, watch me stretch the whole batch. Your bitch keep choosing, I'ma break the whole back. Yeah. Let's get it. Your bitch keep choosing, I'ma break the whole back. I be in the trap getting high and all black. And niggas don't really want smoking, that's facts. Yeah, right.
My money got longer instead of the clip.
I get to the money and stick to the script. Got a family to feed, I ain't chasing no bitch. Some niggas they envy the thick of the wrist. My money got longer extended the clip. Cause I'm paying my bills with the flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the flick of the wrist. Hey, I started with 30 then 50 my clip. Hey, your bitch on my dick till the bitch give me a kiss. Hey, Saga team, how I'm kicking shit. Hey, gymnastics my work when I'm flipping the shit. Valley first, never put them last. I'm on the green like I'm cutting grass. I beat the track like a punching bag. We be screaming game and we ain't rockin' flags. VIP smoking major gas. Your baby mama says she hates your ass. This AR misplace your ass. Boozy bitches like Stacey
smoking bluegrass. 38 in my boot stag. I'm trying to get my whole crew cash. Can't chase pussy or lose ass. Facts, nigga. I get to the money and stick to the script. Got a family to feed, I ain't chasing no bitch. Some niggas, they envy the thick of the wrist. My money got longer, extended the clip. Cause I'm paying my bills with the thick of the wrist. Thick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the thick of the wrist. Thick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the thick of the wrist. Thick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the thick of the wrist.
Yeah, we started this shit with a flick of the wrist. Hey, you throw me the oop and I'm ducking your bitch. Nick, you slide me the swerve and I'm bringing the bench. Facts. First time I had beef, I extended the clip. Max. Facts only, no storytellers. Big team, I need big rings. Old bitches, they too jealous. Yeah, blowing color purple, no hoppo. I be cracking bitches like Nacho. 200 like Wapo, and I stay turned like Rando. Hustle hard like Money Mitch, and I stay strapped like Rambo. FGM, that mob, nigga. Fuck around and get robbed, nigga. These rappers too soft, nigga. I think they wear silk drawers, nigga. What's wrong with them?
I get to the money and stick to the script. Got a family to feed, I ain't chasing no bitch. Some niggas, they envy the thick of the wrist. My money got longer, extended the clip. Cause I'm paying my bills with the thick of the wrist. Thick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the thick of the wrist. Thick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the thick of the wrist. Thick of the wrist. Cause I'm paying my bills with the thick of the wrist.
This is the Different Mind Show right here on Vox Wave each and every Friday from 9:15 to 11:15. Make sure y'all tune in. DJ Andre Michael.
And MC Fran.
All day that, man. Yes.
So that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's always cool to have a few good men up in here. Sassy behavior.
Shout out Shy Guapo.
Yeah, he's definitely a dope person, and the whole entire team. You know, we go back a few years, and they always show me respect, and I really appreciate that. So definitely link up with them. But we got a full house today.
Mm-hmm. Definitely got some other guests in here with us right now. Some really great artists and some great men, and just in general. We got Young Bout That in the building, and my man Rocco Real Rap in the building.
Sir, you already know.
All day that. What's good with y'all, man?
It's good.
Sit chill another day.
Man. Definitely another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? It's a new year, everybody, man. Get your hustle on. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing out here, man. That's what we trying to do. That's what it's about.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
And to the haters, hashtag you big mad.
Hey, big man.
Work.
So tell everybody where you're from. A little bit about yourself, who don't know.
And with everybody that's listening, I go by the name Young Bout That. I'm from Northeast Washington, D.C. You know, born and raised throughout the city. You know, I been around everywhere. I done lived in every hood there is out here. You know, so ain't too many hoods I can't step in. You know, like the city love me. I'm the city. You know.
That's how you know you made it when they're saying too many hoods you can't walk through. You know what I mean? And that's good. That's respect. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about, your upbringing here. And what is it? You said Northeast?
Northeast.
Your upbringing in D.C. and the changes you've seen.
Growing up where I grew up at, my neighborhood that I grew up in, because, I was born in Northeast, but also raised, uptown around Temple Court, Temple Quarters.
Uptown swag.
Yeah, so basically, I done seen death in front of me. I done seen a lot of stuff that made me change my life around. Growing up in these streets out here in Washington, D.C., you don't have no choice but to change your ways. You either gonna end up locked up, dead, or just inches bad. Just messed up. Period. So either you gonna find a hobby or something out here, or just better yourself, because these streets out here definitely are not streets to play with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to figure that out. The easy way. I ain't gonna say the hard way. I had to learn fast. Because growing up I was one of the knuckleheads, but starting to see things that happen around me, like people dying and stuff like that. Seeing a few of my good men go to jail, I'm like, man, I gotta change my life because I want my freedom.
Exactly.
I want to be out here.
That's what's up.
So definitely helped me, do a lot of changing in my life.
I mean, it'll do that to you. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? You don't want to be a statistic, you know.
Definitely.
And now that you've grown and made a huge name for yourself, you are a representation of success story.
Right,
You know
right.
what I
DC.
mean? And this new freshman class, I like to
Yeah.
call them. You know what I mean? I look up to you for sure.
Yeah.
Just like I said, your reputation precedes yourself. Even
Right.
though we probably met in passing or whatever, but never had a chance to sit down.
Right.
And I am appreciative of that. Do you know what I
Definitely
mean?
appreciate you inviting me here.
Absolutely. When people
day.
speak your name, it's never in an ill way.
Yeah, I never heard
Do
nobody
you know
say
what I
that
mean?
bad.
Wow.
Never. And that's a beautiful thing. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Which goes to show, even though you may have done your dirt way back young years or whatever, but you haven't, as far as I know, burned many bridges.
Well, to be honest with you, if I have done dirt, it'll be some dirt that people probably want. People remember me as this cool, humble young dude. Even if I have done some dirt, you wouldn't even think of it. You would think about all the good stuff I do.
Which it negates the bad things. The good negates the bad.
Right. You know, everybody not perfect, so where I grew up at, it's a lot of bad. People got a bad side, people got a good side, but at the same time, overall, it's up to you and your life how you want to dictate your life.
For sure.
That's what's up.
Right.
So did your life and growing up in DC and everything really sway you to do music, or what was your inspiration to?
Well, growing up in Washington D.C., of course, hip hop was not something that a lot of us started out doing. If you rap from D.C., they was calling you Obama. So we had go-go. Everybody wanted to go-go band. Everybody wanted to be a lead mic. So
Really interesting. I didn't know that.
yeah, definitely.
I'm not from here, clearly. So I didn't know,
Or
I didn't know
singer.
that.
Yeah. So basically Washington, the go-go scene really got me into wanting to do music. Also, throughout school, I was a hell of a writer. I always liked to write. I always passed all my essays and all of that. And I was always loving poetry. I like putting different words together and just, flowing with them. So, I started out trying to do the go-go scene. It didn't really work out. I had somebody, who was underneath me that was like, man, look, you got the voice for recording in the studio. So I went and tried it my first time, and I started liking it, and I started taking it more serious. I started out doing industry beats. That's what a lot of us started out doing because, this hip-hop is new to us here. So I started just jacking beats, writing to them, and then I go in the studio, record over top of them. Then when I found out, how the business worked, you got to have your own material. That's when I started getting my own, and, I've been in this game, 13, 14 years now.
That's what's up.
I'm CEO of my own label, Planet Rocket Entertainment.
Congratulations.
That's good.
Appreciate that. And this movement, man, that I'm putting that I got going right now has definitely came a long way. Every year is a different step, is a different part of success going on. There's always something good happening, especially around May. For some reason, May is the lucky month
Oh,
for
it's my
me.
birthday month. Hello. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like every May, I'm filled with a blessing, and I count my blessings every day. When I wake up in the morning, I'm just excited. Like this music really keeps me pumped and motivated to just want to push forward. My family behind me. I got a lot of people behind me with this. Like I'm under a lot of hats with this entertainment business. I got a radio show, Next to Flex radio show. Shout out B-Zill, Kima Real, Tierra, Jay the Real is my DJ. Shout out J.O. My whole team Rocket. We do a lot around the city. Throw showcases, parties. I mean, like tomorrow, I got a party going on down at Late Lounge. We're doing a Gwen Park reunion, high school reunion.
Oh, that's good. That's dope.
So yeah, it's a day party. Everybody free to enter.
I like Layla.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good thing to do. So right now, who are your influences in music besides yourself? And you know what I mean? You can name local artists also.
One of my biggest is how many you want me to give you?
Limits. Keep it under 10.
Under 10, I'm gonna give you 5.
Okay.
Number 1, Scarface.
Yeah, of course.
I love Scarface. I love his storytelling. And I feel like, when I do majority of my music, I feel like being influenced by him, and where he come from, it kind of like some of my stories kind of remind me of stories that he tell. Everybody loves Tupac. Jay-Z. Of course, let me see. I'm a Biggie fan. I love me some BG.
That's smart.
Definitely. Let's see. I love a lot of Ghetto Boys, Bun B, Pimp C. I love all the
Rest in peace.
I love all the big dogs in the game. You know, I don't really like listening to none of that what we call it, mumble rap.
No, we don't really celebrate none of that here.
Right. Like if I can't feel your story, I'm not gonna like your story.
Right.
You
I
know,
mean,
so
there really isn't any story.
Right. Right now, today is all about beats, ad-libs, and just, right. Like I feel like today's rap game is full of just whatever you can sell. If it's going to sell to the people, you can sell it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's real or it's fake. And a lot of people rap about a lifestyle that they wish they lived. I mean, somehow it's working, but you know, for people like us growing up here in Washington D.C., you know, it's kind of harder for us because you even got artists here who's trying to follow the industry. Then you got some that is really trying to put the real spill out there. You know, so it's kind of harder for the people that's putting the real spill out there. But you just got to know how to trick the industry. You got to know how to sell what they want, but at the same time keep it real as yourself. Keep
Right.
it, you know, so.
Well, you're a smart man in that because you didn't just come out here and be like, okay, I'm a rapper, listen to me. You're a businessman.
Right.
You learned the business part and the aspect of it, and that's something that I really, and the ins and outs and what to do, what not to do, and that's something that I try to tell everybody, that there's so much more to it. You got to get really deep within it, study it, research it. Don't just make music and then expect the masses to just accept it, or you know what I mean,
Right.
if that makes sense. And then you know, there's contracts, there's all these different things that people need to know, you know.
Right.
And you can there's a lot of independent artists out right now,
Right.
you know. It used to be back when we were younger, everybody striving for that record deal.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? That you know,
Working for
TLC baby record deals, you know what I mean,
Right.
and Birdman record deals, you know what I mean. And now it's like, you know, you can do all that, have your own
yourself.
business, your own, you know, brand, your own everything, and then put that back into yourself and
Right.
then into others. So you're smart.
And to a lot of people who not hip, you can if you run your own business, you can file taxes on your own business. You know, as far as this music industry for the local artists, you know, they got BMI, ASCAP, CSAC. You get a W-2 form every year. You can file for your business. You know what I'm saying? So your royalties. If a lot of artists not hip to that, like what I like to do is I like to educate the artists. Whatever information I know, you know, I'm not the type that'll hold it in. I want to share it with people. You know, that's the reason why I go get platforms and bring other artists to the platforms and
Right.
let them do their thing. You know, I like to show love a lot.
Right.
You know, so that it's just in my blood. So
We can feel you on that.
yeah,
That's
I
for
don't,
sure.
not only do I want to see myself win, I want to see others win.
Right.
So that's just my thing.
And we were discussing that. If we help other people win, it spiderwebs out, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we can all be connected and we can all help each other instead of calling, you know, just some random, you know, business. We can call on each other. And that's an important thing. If we help educate each other and build each other up, you know, we can be unstoppable as a community.
Right. Like my father always told me, you know, rest in peace to my pops. Lost him last year, but he always told me if everybody came together and was able to be rich all at once, imagine what type of party we could have together. You know, if all of us got $1 million a piece out, we done came together and done grinded hard together, it'd be one hell of a party.
For sure.
Definitely.
That's for sure. So what are your next moves?
Right now I'm working on my EP. I dedicated my EP to my father. It's called Yodi Music. You know, so I'm still, you know, working on my EP, throwing showcases for the artists. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just trying to do everything at once. I mean, I know they say you can't do anything without a team. I got a full team behind me. I got a clothing line going on right now.
What's the name of that one?
Planet Rocket
Planet,
NT.
okay.
I got hoodies out right now. I got socks, tank tops for females. I got boy shorts, thongs, bathing suits.
That's what's
You
up.
know, you name it. You know, right now I'm just trying to brand my label, my business, keep it going, moving. You know, just trying to keep being a humble young guy that I am.
And blessings will come.
Yeah,
Yeah. Very proud of you.
appreciate
Very
that.
proud.
That's what's up. Definitely been working with you and just knowing you, just
Oh.
watching you elevate, you know what I'm saying, different levels all the time, every
Yeah.
year, bringing something new to the table.
Yeah.
I like having you around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to be a co-host on Different Minds show too. You know.
All
So,
day.
man, that's family. You know. So
All day.
yeah.
It feels good to be here. You know, I'm glad that you had a chance to be on here. And any platform, you're obviously an asset. You
Yeah.
know, so it definitely is a good team with Bam and Dre and this guy over here,
All day.
Shad. But yeah, definitely, the more platforms, the better.
Right.
And you're always welcome here, obviously. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't make that call, but
It's all good.
Yeah.
you're always welcome here. So we appreciate that.
I appreciate y'all.
Did you bring some music?
Well, you already know, man. Dre stay with the catalog of my
Yeah.
music, so I ain't really have to come with much. He already got it.
All
I
day
figured
then.
that much.
Got you.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's up to you, Dre. Whatever you want to play. You know, my favorite was the one I just sent you, and I would try and call it If I Want To.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and play the new joint right
Okay.
here. We got that new Young Bout That Gangsta Bitch.
Yeah.
About to go ahead and play this joint. Ladies, get ready.
It's about me then. No, I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
all the dope females that's down for the ride. This one for y'all.
Look at your big daddy.
Straight gangster, bitch. Straight gangster, gangster, gangster. Straight gangster, bitch. Straight gangster, gangster, gangster. Straight gangster, bitch. Straight gangster, gangster, gangster.
See, lately I've been on my gangsta shit. Looking for my gangsta bitch. See, lately I've been on my gangsta shit. I fell in love with a gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. I fell in love with a gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. My gangsta bitch. She say she my ride or die. Even once we touch the sky, we let them haters talk and keep it walking. It's just you and I. She my Bonnie, I'm her Clyde. When I dip, she's in a ride. When I roll that tinted window down, she's on the passenger side. That's my little gangsta bitch, and she ain't the one to fuck with. She don't do no rapping, baby. Get your ass popped quick. We be on that money shit. Y'all be on that funny shit. We don't have no time for games. My gangsta bitch will load them clips. She will never turn on me. Will always have my back strong. I told her I would kill for her. If anybody come around, you rap for me, I rap for you. That's what gangsta couples do. We dressed alike in his and hers. Of course, we keep some matching shoes. See, lately I've been on my gangsta shit. Looking for my gangsta bitch. See, lately I've been on my gangsta shit. I fell in love with a gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. I fell in love with a gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. My gangsta bitch. Fell in love at first sight. You know how that shit go. She respect the nigga grind when I'm in the studio. She don't ask for much though, cause she get her own bag. She be like, babe, I got it. You just get the next tab. Shopping sprees will get that. Hair and nails, she'll kill that. I stare at her from head to toe with that fat ass. Let me feel that. She know when it's daddy's time. Lingerie and see through. She say, pour your Henny up while I go and get the food. My gangsta bitch, keep me in the mood. I told her it's no time for food. I'm geeking hard for some dessert. Let me get a taste of you, cause the lights out. Put a pipe out, blow your candles out, and your back out. We be on that geeky shit, tryna make each other tap out. See, lately I've been on my gangsta shit. Looking for my gangsta bitch. See, lately I've been on my gangsta shit. I fell in love with a gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. I fell in love with a gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. With my gangsta bitch. My gangsta bitch.
Straight gangster, bitch. Gangsta, bitch. Gangsta, gangsta,
Yeah, I know you bouncing in this.
Hey, do the rock and bounce. Rock it, rock it. Hey, watch me go. Young bout that with that dope flow. Who spit as cold as me? I keep my flow on sub-zero. Pride in my ego. This DC shit, that's me though. Respect the king of rockin', all get laid like some Fritos. Collecting plenty chips. Know I like that paper crisp. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make me rich. She get my lingo. Stack them like some Pringles. She in lingerie, ready for Mandingo. I'm a go-getter, and the getting been good. I'm from a small town, called wish a nigga would. And if I fall off, just know I bounce back. I'ma have this whole world bouncing about that. I don't think they understand. Hey, do the rock and bounce. Hey, do the rock and bounce. I got power like Ghost and Empire like Lucius. I like the plan of cooking your boss. Chick who is ruthless. All my niggas for money. 20, 50s and 100s. Some real chicks that I ride with. They say rocket, you got this. Hit the bond, get faded. Sit booty popping, X-rated. Even haters be bouncing, requesting DJs to play this. If that's your girl, then I'm snatching her. She with you, that ain't matching up. Go tell your little dude that me and you got some catching up. Hey, I got this whole club bouncing up. Keep them clappers on deck, they be clapping up. And if I fall off, I'ma bounce back. They say, who that? Young Bout that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey, do the rocket bounce. Hey, do the rocket bounce. Hey, rest in peace, Chuck Brown. Hey, Bout that gon' hold it down. Hey, rest in peace, Polo. We gon' keep on bouncing for show. Let's rock. Hey, rest in peace, Lil Benny. One time we gon' pour a little Henny. Hey, rest in peace to homie House. In the city, man, you know it's lights out. Let's go. Hey, rest in peace, Chuck Brown. Hey, Bout that gon' hold it down. Hey, rest in peace, Polo. Hey, do the rocket bounce. Hey, serve some quarters. Hey, shred it. Hey, Minnesota. Hey, do the rocket bounce. Hey, Cap Heights. Hey, Landover. Hey, Forest Creek. Hey, do the rocket bounce. Hey, Walker Mill. Hey, Prairie Farm. Hey, Simple City. Hey, do the rocket bounce. Waller Place. Hey, Congress Park. Hey, Chopper City. Hey, do the rocket bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yes. That was Young Bout that, the rocket bounce right there, man. We also had him play the his other song, Gangsta Bits. You know what I'm saying? All the ladies out there that ride for your man, down for your man. That's a song for you. Make sure you go find that joint right now. Where can they find them Gangsta Bits at?
Right now they can't find it nowhere.
Hey, thank you. First right here.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
I like to give people, exclusive listens of the track.
That's what's up.
It's gonna be on the album. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a track that you will catch me performing. Only way you get it is if you record me performing.
That's what's up. Respect.
Well, we in here bouncing to it though. That was really dope. I'm very proud of you.
Also, make sure y'all request Rocket Bounce on WPGC 95.5 and WKYS 93.9.
I can
Oh,
do
they
that.
that.
Let me slide in some favors for you.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
I
they
got
that.
you.
That's what's up. We definitely had a good break right here on VoxWave.com on the Different Mind Show each and every Friday from 9:15 to 11:15 with myself, Andre Michael,
And MC Fran.
and Bam not here today, but you know how he be.
Yeah.
But
But we know
definitely
he's
get well,
watching
man.
and listening
For
and
sure.
being sassy, I'm sure.
Watching on that 4K, him and the wifey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate
Eating
y'all.
good.
Man, been eating real good.
Ronda
You've been
been-
gaining a lot of weight since I know you, Bam.
He actually lost a lot since the last time I seen him a few years ago. But Rhonda be cooking like really well, so that's all going out the window.
I said, Bam, you changed ever since you got Rhonda. You heard it right here, man. I seen you. You definitely.
Don't all men
changed.
change when they get a girl though?
Yeah, cause y'all like y'all know how Six Flags had that little car ride that's on the little track.
Yeah.
You can take your hands off and it's still gonna finish the whole thing.
True.
That's how like a girlfriend is. Y'all like that little track to keep us on track. Cause it's been so many times when I was gonna pull up on motherfuckers and Asia was just right there like, babe, it's not worth it. Don't do it. Don't do that. This gonna happen. Like, all right, cool. Let me
That's
think
like the
about it.
most profound way of putting that I've ever heard in my entire
Cause you
life.
still ride out, do what you gotta do, but she's gonna, push you to the side, like, hey, don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
See, I've been like a 15-year bachelorette. See, I wouldn't know any of that. So I'm, so I learned from all the rest of you relationship people or whatever. But no, I'm just, I'm kidding. That's a really profound way of putting it and a really smart way of putting it. Women make men better.
Same.
So
both ways.
Yeah.
But definitely got a nice little break with Young Balthazz music, and we got one of my top 5 artists in the DMV right here, man. Not even like exaggerating.
About to shut it down over there.
Yeah, Mr. Rocco, real rap himself. Rock representing that DCPM, that DC Project Movement, man.
DC Project Movement, you know what it is.
Oh, day that. About to get into this new music. What you got for us?
Man, I don't even know, bro. Play something. I'm ready to go.
Oh, day that.
Do it off top.
Got you. About to go with that. Whipping it, man. This joint go fire.
Put something up done.
Oh, day that.
Respect.
Give y'all a heads up, man. I am not a trap rapper. Never have been, never will be. You hear me? But nah, man. They asked me if I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go to show what I was made of. So I'm gonna go and show y'all how I get down with this trap shit. You hear me?
Let's go! In the kitchen when I whip it. Trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a king home. So baby mother blowing dope with me. Hey, she got me on the ringtone. Niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. Load it up and let it ring on them. In the kitchen when I whip it. Trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a king home. So baby mother blowing dope with me. Hey, she got me on the ringtone. Niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. You hear me? All of my niggas be whipping it. All of my niggas be flipping it. It's a lot of niggas from my city be hating, cause all of my niggas be getting it. What the fuck is you mad for? We counting no 50s, no 20s, no Benjamins. Let the money stack up like a pyramid. Cut the work, I'll be back when I finish it. Ain't no time to be playing with you niggas. Go get the money, then it's back to the trenches. Niggas fucking up my capitalism. Hit a nigga with the magnetic glizzy, yeah. If it ain't about the bread, I ain't interested. They get mad at the fact that I'm different. Lot of niggas, they want me to fall. They don't see it, but I know they be wishing it. I'm rolling this smoking the ounce of that onion, my nigga. That bubble, my nigga. And this bitch with my brothers, my nigga. Came from under the gutter, my nigga. Taking over the game for the winter. We holding it down for the summer, my nigga. Yeah, do this shit cause I love her, my nigga. The money don't stop, it keep coming, we get it in the kitchen when I whip it. Trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a king home. So baby mama blowing dope with me. Hey, she got me on a ringtone. Niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. Load it up and let it ring on them. In the kitchen when I whip it. Trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a king home. So baby mama blowing dope with me. Hey, she got me on a ringtone. Niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. Load it up and let it ring.
I wake up in the morning and then I go get it. Moving to work, I'm supplying my city. Blowing the games when I ride on my city. You run up on me, you would die in my city. I fuck up them dishes when I'm in the kitchen. Bang up the work and it's time to go get it. See by the flick of the wrist on the sickest. I whip it, I whip it, I whip it, I whip it out. When I step in the party, they follow me. I'ma smoke out the club, no apologies. So much smoke it be clogging the arteries. Got the dog on me like it's a part of me. I pull up on your bitch when I see her. She fuck a nigga like I just hit the lottery. I'm ahead of the game, ain't no stopping me. Need my bread if you land on my property. I whip it and flip it, then run up them digits, then whip it and flip it again. Then I run up them digits again, then I flip it, then whip it and flip it again. We turn up the heat on you niggas, apply the pressure, make them feel it again. Watch me go whip it again, send it to the block and make it killing again. Yeah, in the kitchen when I whip it, trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a King Kong. So baby mama blowing dope with me. Hey, she got me on a ringtone. Niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. Load it up and let it ring on them. In the kitchen when I'm with me, trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a King Kong. So baby mama blowing dope with me. Hey, she got me on a ringtone. Niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. Load it up and let it ring on them.
You hear me?
Hey.
Rocko, aka Real Rap. You hear me?
That was a hell of a performance right
It
there.
was.
Appreciate it.
All day that.
Round of applause.
Hey. Yes, sir.
I appreciate you. That was
Definitely.
definitely dope. It takes a lot of, well, I mean, just, I can't say, whoa. You said, oh, because you don't want to walk right in front of the screen. Right here, babe, and then we'll point the camera to you.
Yeah, we'll turn the camera on you. We got you. What's up, young? About that? All day that. Make sure y'all call in.
MC Fran.
240
Yes.
719-2560.
Y'all better call in, man. Call in.
All day that.
Ask us anything.
Definitely about that.
No, that was very, very dope. That was up. Tell us about your influences, though, real quick. Oh, he has no mic. That's right. Do your handheld mic. We want to know what's up with you and what's next from you and what's going on.
All right, so first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, I'm Rocko, a.k.a. Real Rap. I go by Real Rap for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Northeast D.C., D.C.'s finest, you hear me? I represent DCPM. It stands for DC Project Movement. What's next? Got a project that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? My very first project. Plan on dropping it in March. Plan on dropping it on my birthday, actually, which is March 14th.
Happy
The name of
birthday.
it, appreciate it. The name of it is going to be called Real Recognize Real.
Yeah. You're going to make sure Andre gets that right.
Most
got-
definitely. He got damn near everything.
I
on
got
tape.
everything.
Yeah.
Got all day that.
But yeah, it's going to be called Real Recognize Real. I feel like it's an appropriate name for the simple fact that only the real can relate. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I go by Real Rap for a reason. So you'll have to get the project in order to see what I put into it. You know what I'm saying? If you're real, you're going to relate anyway. So
That's what's up.
that's what it is.
And so what artist got you into the rap game? Not
The
like
beat-
not like physically, but who do you look at? You
I
know what I mean?
understand, but to be honest, all right, so off the back, I'm going to just tell you that my favorite artist coming up was Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I knew of Big and I knew of Pac when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Biggie fan. Big, my man. I put him above Pac. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
It's true.
At the same time, Eminem was the reason I started rapping. Was the reason I started writing music. I always wanted to. I'm not gonna say that. Eminem was the reason I got serious with it. After he made 8 Mile, I was sold. You know what I'm saying? I had to be at least what? I want to say 13, 14.
That's what's up.
And John came out.
God, I'm old.
And
You were 13.
I mean, but you
I'm old.
gotta take into consideration that 8 Mile came out down there 18 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's been time and moving.
Start
you know what I'm
adding
saying?
more years. He's like 18 years ago. Shh.
I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, at the same time, like what he did in that movie, it inspired me. Like I was always in tune with the music. You know what I'm saying? But I never really wrote music. I just used to always play around with it. You know what I'm saying? But after I seen the music, that's when I actually started writing. And like I said, if I had to pick a top 5, I'd put Eminem as number 1.
Okay.
For the simple fact that, I mean, longevity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's still here. He's still doing it. ain't nobody say he ever fell off.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't made it to see what Big or Pac would have did if they were still around.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
sad.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and not taking nothing away from them, but at the same time, we see what Eminem's doing while he's still around. We
Right.
haven't got the privilege to see that, you know what I'm saying, with them too. So that's the only reason I put him as number one, you know what I'm saying, overall in my top 5.
So Big Punisher is my number one.
Hey.
So, you know what I mean? He obviously passed away when he was 26 and never got a chance to also, you know, be at his fullest potential. So if Pac and Biggie and Pun were still around, do you think Eminem would still...
Most definitely. Eminem was
became-
around when Pac and Pun and Big was around. He
meaning-
was still doing his thing.
Would he be at the level that he is now? Obviously, he was around when they were, you know
I
what I mean?
mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
not
he always
disagreeing with
stayed. He always stayed in his lane when they was around. You know what I'm saying? Now that they're not around, he's still in his own lane. It's not too many that can. It's not too many people you can put in the same sentence with Eminem, music wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a big statement to make about anybody.
That's true.
Since so many people do music.
I think
You know
with
what
the three of them, I think Punisher would be the only one who would be on the same level as Eminem anyway. That's just my opinion. Just when it comes to like real lyricism, do you know
Real
what I mean?
lyricism.
That'd be a good battle right there.
And I think it would be.
I
too.
mean, to be honest, like today's music, I'm a big fan of Joyner Lucas, and this came way before
Yeah.
he did the "I'm Not Racist" thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
And people might say I'm crazy, but to be honest, if Joyner Lucas, I think he's one of the only people in hip hop today and the music today who can actually go toe to toe and make possibly, you know what I'm saying, make Kendrick Lamar look bad lyrically.
That's what's up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he dope.
Kendrick, my man, there ain't too many that can sit with him.
Mm-hmm.
Too many people not hip to Joyner Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joyner Lucas, like Snow making moves.
For sure.
Oh,
As a
yeah.
matter of fact, I seen this one video of him. It's like last week. It was one day late. Nah, matter of fact, it was like Tuesday. Of him, he did a freestyle, and did the same freestyle using the same words, but he did it backwards. Don't you know how people say the ABCs forward and they say
Yeah.
it backwards? He did a freestyle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a 2-minute freestyle though. See, he used every word that he used from start to finish and flipped it around. The last word that he said, the next verse he used it first,
All right, that's
and he
wild.
had to make it make sense though.
So
That's
not like
what's
a Nas written down.
No,
say
it
that
wasn't.
was a
Like it's
freestyle,
I mean, it
like
could have
off
been
the-
written. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure, but in
Yeah.
order, like people can't even think of that. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
Right.
yeah.
Let alone perform it.
Right,
Like
that's skill. That's
it's
true.
hard to say the ABCs backwards. You just said a whole 3-minute freestyle
Yeah, I
back.
don't know if any of us could do it.
Word for word though. Word for
Yeah,
word. Like that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what's up.
dope. I never even knew that about him. I really didn't. I knew that he was extremely underrated, and obviously there was a lot of controversy. What do you think about the "I'm Not Racist"?
Man, it's powerful. I
Yeah.
woke up. When I woke up, I seen the jump. It was the first thing
I
on
saw
my
a video,
timeline.
too.
You know what I'm saying? And I watched it. The first thing I thought, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You
you're
know
all-
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're angry at
But at the
first,
same
you're
time,
pissed, yeah.
like I was willing to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what the fuck was going on. So before I turned the video off, before I did anything, like I tuned all the way in, and the white dude, even though he was saying some fucked up shit, everything he said was 100% fact. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's what caught me.
And a lot of the times, banners like people overlooked that because the dude white and he was saying what he was saying. It was a racist standpoint. You know what I'm saying? But it was fact. At the same time, everybody that had that same feeling that I had, they calmed down and they was damn near teary-eyed when a black dude got on and told this side.
His
You know what I'm
side,
saying?
they hug.
Now, you know what I'm saying? People wasn't as raised, you know what I'm saying, that much. Like, that's powerful to have a whole, basically the whole world, you know what I'm saying, feel the same way. Like, you played with the world,
smart,
basically. You
yeah.
made them feel this way because you ain't know where the fuck you was about to go at.
Right.
And you flipped it and made them see what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, was really going on out there.
Right. Lots of times.
Black and white.
Yeah, people expected the black man to like go off and say all this racist stuff about white people. That wasn't what it was about. It was about letting them know and making them feel comfortable about
what I've
black
been through.
culture and let them see why we identify with certain things, and those are homegrown things to us, and they're not so scary. They're not so out there. They're not so weird. That's our culture.
I think Joyner Lucas made the biggest statement in 2018.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No
By
doubt.
far.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's what's up. What y'all think about this H&M though?
I think, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, fool. I think it's a publicity stunt.
Get
I
them
think it's something, know what I'm saying? Not even just because you, more than likely you're gonna lose black fans, know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it's something behind it. They wouldn't have just did, say for instance, And I was watching a video when they said this, and it made perfect sense. Suppose they would have had an actual monkey, a picture of the monkey on the shirt. It wouldn't have seemed that bad because they was actually talking about the monkey on the shirt.
I'm sorry.
But man, there was a black kid in the shirt, you know what I'm saying, without no monkey on it. It's talking about a monkey. It looks very racist.
Right.
H&M knew what they was doing. It was something behind it. I don't know exactly what it is,
Right.
but it was something behind it. Just like it is with a lot of shit that's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In front of people's faces, niggas just don't pay too much attention to it, or they overlook it and see it as bullshit and don't look into it, so it continues to happen because you ain't paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah,
But-
you're right. They wanted that little bit of spark of controversy because it has to go through so many hands before it gets to that website. What I don't think they anticipated was people like, The Weeknd or G-Eazy just kind of like dropping out and being done. I don't think they anticipated, the people who, like the celebrities, like dropping out of the campaign. You know what I mean? I guess they figured, because it's been done before, but they just do their apology after the backlash comes. But this is something that it's not.
Another thing about that, like they said that they wanted to know why the mother agreed to it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows she was paid, but at the same time, the H&M, it was bigger than paying her the money for the simple fact that you pay this mother 1 point whatever you paid her. You know what I'm saying? In order to put her son on TV and to advertise y'all clothes and y'all on some racist shit. The only thing y'all can say is sorry. You know what I'm saying? She got the money, so she don't give a fuck how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? She already got the money. We not involved in it. We just looking at what the fuck going on. Her and her son good. H&M, they can make another racist statement, you know what I'm saying, about the next motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And they won't even be worried about it because they already got paid. Now the next person, they probably won't be worried about it because they looking to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
And a year from now, it's going to be old news, and they'll be back to selling clothes. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
I just want to say on this topic,
I basically want to say on this topic as far as the H&M situation, when it comes to stuff like that, I look outside the box. I think about outside the box. A lot of white people already, Caucasian people look at us as the monkeys. And they figure, whatever type of dollar they could put in our face to humiliate us, they feel we're going to fall for it anyway. And this goes back to a showcase that I had a few weeks ago. We had a Caucasian guy come in doing a black showcase. He did it, but at the same time, as a black young man running the business, sat back and thought about this, I'm like, you come into a black showcase, and because you want to do what the fuck you want to do, you say, how can I trick these black motherfuckers into doing what the fuck I want to do? I'm going to buy the whole club all shots all night long. Whatever the fuck I want. This is what he did.
Is that what he did?
This is what he did. For every song. For every song that he wanted to hear, he basically was like, look, every time you play a song that I want to hear, free shots for the whole club. And, I'm not gonna put the name. I'm not gonna put the name of the club out there because I still work in the club right now. So, at the end of the night, I kind of felt disrespected. Going back towards the H&M situation. But what I'm trying to say is, Caucasian people look at us as, look, we put $1 in black people's faces, they're going to jump for joy. And what we need to understand is that money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of the things that we all we all out here trying to get. So with that going on, I was wondering about, all of my black brothers that was inside the showcase. I was wondering, are you guys having fun off the shots? Are you not thinking about what's really going on? Because he just interrupted your work. You supposed to be in here working. You paid your money to come in here and perform. And because he wanted to come in here and hear music that he wanted to hear, he tricked us into shots.
That's the wildest shit I've ever heard. You know what I mean? And just like you said, the deeper meaning behind it is so disrespectful.
Right.
And that makes people think, or white people think, you know, he had daddy's money or whatever, to come in and be like, black people will do whatever if I give them some liquor, you know, and you know what I mean? Like you said, wave $1, give them some liquor and play some hip hop, you know, whatever. And that pisses me off because, like, say at the Titan Awards, there was this white girl from a different, she's been on stage with Woo or whatever, but she came on stage and she looked like a pop princess or whatever, and she did her whole rap thing or whatever, and people wanted to boo her, obviously, or whatever, but she did her thing and didn't have to buy the crowd, and at the end of it, everybody was bouncing to it. You know, she came in and she pieced out because she didn't want to, you know what I mean, because she was a little unnerved by that, but you have people like Brain Rap, and you have people like,
shout out Brain Rap, Nature Boy.
You know what I mean? And Nature, and people who actually go in, do their thing, and do it well, and don't have to give incentives, you know, for people to pay attention. Because at a certain point, these niggas wasn't listening. They, you know what I mean, they're drunk and they could care less. And now you're that white dude that bought everybody shots and you maybe played around with some music. Like, that really that actually pisses me off.
So what really had me, like, I just had to stand back and, like, view the whole situation. I'm like, do my brothers understand what he's doing right now? Like, y'all ain't supposed to be performing. He interrupted your line of work.
Yeah, nobody's going to know who they are.
Right. So, and then because he done bought shots, and he's spending major money at the bar, you know, I even told the owner, I'm like, you know, I'm a black man running a business right now inside your establishment, but at the same time, I need that respect because this guy has walked in here. You want your bar to make a certain number, or are you just money hungry? You know, so I kind of felt like, you know, I felt disrespected.
Yeah.
You know, like this is my place of work right now.
Right.
You know, right now at this moment, I'm running your club because I'm running the business right now.
Trying to generate money.
So then, as though you're bringing a guy. If anything, he could have came in and said to her, "Look, I want to throw a party here right now. I want you to shut this showcase down."
Yeah.
He would have did it.
For sure.
You know?
But to take away from a showcase and everything and basically just buy, you know, his airtime and take away from other people, like, that's messed up. And I blame the club owner for allowing that to happen. And I also blame everybody in there that was partaking in it because that's just so stupid. You know what I mean? You let him come in and basically regulate because he has some money. And that, you know, you don't see any of us doing that for everybody else. You know what I mean? But I think if we did that, we would do it in a different way, though, too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard nothing like that in all my years of being a
that's
promoter
crazy.
And all that stuff, all the showcases I've been to and done. That's wild. That's wild. Thank you for sharing that, bro.
Oh, thank you for the shots.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Appreciate them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
So,
Hey, and to make it worse, this man, it was all Hennessy and Patron.
see,
Nothing less. Hennessy and Patron.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's what's up.
So we got to get out of here. We really appreciate it. Real quick, tell everybody where they can find you. Oh, get
Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DC Young Bout That. Please, DCYUNG_BOUT_DAT. That's both Instagram and Twitter. I follow my label page, Planet Rocket ENT. Make sure y'all get y'all hoodies, man. You know, they going for $30 right now. All colors, all sizes, whatever you want, you know. So just man, stay in tune with the movement, man. Planet Rocket, baby.
Thank you, babe.
Say that.
Rocco, aka Real Vibe. You can follow me all over social media at Rocco_DCPM. That's Rocco_DCPM, DC Project Movement.
Excellent. Thank you for coming, gentlemen. We really
All day,
appreciate
appreciate
it.
y'all.
Each and every Friday from 9:15 to 11:15, we're here on Different Mind Show. We're minus Bam, but me and Andre always do the damn thing.
All day. Hell yeah. It's gonna make it work.
But thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Next week we got even more stuff going. I think the cycle might be happening. Got a lot of shows coming up. You know what I mean? So stay tuned.
And make sure y'all tune in to Vox Wave, not just us, but every show on this joint every day.
It's a family
Different
affair.
show all day long. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Peace.